Well, hello there and good morning. Welcome back to another class with me, Teacher Roy. Today it's Friday, May 22nd. Friday, May 22nd. It's the best day of the week. You already know it, the best day of the week. Why? Because you're just a few minutes away from enjoying your beautiful weekend. I hope that you're ready to work. The work of today, it's not that difficult. But first things first, what's up? Like I said before, I hope you're doing great. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're ready to work with my assistant, Salim. Say hello, Salim. You ready to work, sweetie? No, you're not ready to work, are you? All right. Um, let's first pass the list, okay? We have Sam, Santi, Romy, Regis, Dani, Fer, Johnny Boy, Osvaldo, Estefania, Hannah, Gael, Miguelita, Nata, Aileen, Rafa, Zoe, Cari, Sophie, Fiorella, Owen, Carla, and Gerardo. I hope that all of you are doing fine at home, that everyone is healthy. Remember to please stay safe, wash your hands. You already know all this procedure to avoid getting the COVID-19 virus. Um, Without further ado, we have to go to work. So the work of today, it's phonology and language. Okay, phonology and language. For phonology, we're gonna be working with the following pages. Page 42 and page 43. Again, phonology, page 42 and page 43. Language is going to be page 89 and 90. Again, language, page 89 and page 90. Okay? Um, for language, you're going to be watching a little video, which is going to be your daily routine. Okay? You're going to watch this video so you can understand the topic better. Don't worry, you don't have to go to Google or anything else. It's right there in the AMCO page. It's actually on page 89. You're gonna click where I tell you and you're gonna be able to watch the video. That is going to be your daily routine. And you're gonna be like, oh, that's not entertaining. That's not fun, teacher. I know, but sometimes our daily routine has to be something different. In this case, it's something that is going to help us, help you to understand the topic a bit better. Don't worry, it's not complicated, but still it's going to help you. So we already passed list. We are already ready. Sounds fun, right? Already ready to work. So let's get down to business. Let me share my screen with you. Just 1 second. And we're going to start with phonology. Phonology, page 42 and page 43. We're going to be working with listening comprehension. Like the title says here, it's road trip. And let's do the warm-up that they're asking us. Have you ever been on a road trip? First of all, do you know what is a road trip? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. A road trip is a travel usually with your family, maybe when you grow up with your friends. And usually the road trips, you do them by driving in the car. You don't do road trips using an airplane, taking an airplane or taking a bus. Usually the road trip, like it says there, is when you go on the road. When you're driving your car and you go to different places, you start visiting different states, different towns, and you just enjoy going and driving on the road. That is why it's called road trip. Okay? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Maybe you have gone to Ensenada, to Mexicali by driving, your dad or your mom is driving and you go there. That is a road trip. A small one, but it's considered a road trip. Okay, so have you ever been on a road trip? If you have been on a road trip, where have you gone? Like I mentioned, maybe you have gone to Ensenada, maybe you have gone to Mexicali. I don't know, maybe you have gone to Mazatlan, to places like that, okay? For example, I have gone when I lived in Mexico City. I went from Mexico to Cancun. road trip. When I lived in Sweden, I went from my town that it was Linköping, and I went from Linköping all the way to Ullevi, that is in the upper part of Sweden, and places like that. And the road trip is not the idea of the road trip is not that you take 1-2 hours and there you're in your destination. No, the road trip can take days, weeks to get to the places that you want, because it is to enjoy driving and visiting and knowing new places. Okay, now what kind of activities do you like to do on a road trip? Usually it's like, oh, let's sing a song, and everyone is singing a song. Oh, okay, let's play a game. I see with my eyes something that is red, and everyone is looking through the windows trying to find the red thing that they just mentioned. Okay, what kind of activities do you like to do when you go on a road trip? Think about them. Then it says, what are the benefits and drawbacks of a road trip? The good things and the bad things of going on a road trip. Good things, you're enjoying a good time with your family. Bad things, you are on a car long time. Can be many hours until you stop. Okay, so that is a drawback. Now, after we talk about this warm-up, after you already thought your benefits and drawbacks of going on a road trip, we can listen to the track. The track is track 13. We have it right here. I'm gonna try to play it for you. Remember, sometimes the audio, sometimes the videos don't look that good when I play them here. So you still have to play them in your computer, in your iPad, wherever you're getting access to the AMCO platform, okay? To the AMCO platform. So if you're able to get access to it, just play on the track. It's not necessary that you stay with what you're hearing here with me, because you probably are not going to hear it that good. Okay, if you do, that's great. If you don't, click on it and listen to it. But before we listen to it, let's see our questions. We have 6 questions. How much longer does Pamela need to drive? How much time? Maybe she's going to drive 2 more hours, 12 more hours, 1 day. Okay, we need to pay attention. What is the best place Chris has ever seen? What is the best place he has ever went to? Maybe, I don't know, let's suppose he has seen the Great Canyon. Maybe that's the best place. Number 3, how many people kiss the Blarney Stone each day? Yes, kiss like that, okay? How many people? You need to listen to a number and then write it down. Number 4, when is Pamela's speech? When? Maybe next Monday, maybe next week, maybe in the morning, maybe at night. You have to pay attention. What part of Pamela's body is sore? Sore, okay? What part of Pamela's body is sore? Sore is when you are like tired and that part of the body is red. It gets a reddish color. It's really bad, okay? So yeah, you have been sore. Probably when you were a baby, you were sore sometimes, maybe, okay? So you have to listen to it and pay attention. Number 6, what do you think the phrase hang tight means in the context of this dialogue? Again, what do you think the phrase hang tight means in the context of this dialogue? In the context of this dialogue, what do you think it means? You have to pay attention, and then you have to use your logic to try to give it a sense. Understood? Let's listen to the track. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna move this. This always bothers me a little bit. Okay, let's listen to the track.
Road trip. Listening comprehension.
Will you take the wheel? I'm getting a little bit tired.
No problem. We can switch the next time.
How much longer do you think that would be?
We'll be at the Blarney Castle in just 20 minutes.
Okay, I think I can do that. This section of the drive is really good. The cliffs from nowhere were really great, but nothing can beat these
best place I've ever seen.
So tell me, are you really going to kiss the blind son? It seems a little dirty. I hear that around 1,100 people kiss it each day.
Of course. That's the whole reason to go, isn't it?
I guess you're right. Hopefully it makes me more confident for my big speech coming up on August 14th. I have been preparing since May.
You'll be great. After this trip, you should feel relaxed. And the Barney Stone will give you the gift of cat. Tonight at dinner, we'll see you can work.
I'll be relaxed as soon as this one stops. My ankle has been sore from all this driving.
Look, there's a sign for the turnoff. Barney Castle, 3 p.m.
There we go. Excellent. Remember that you can listen by yourself the track as many times as you want. I only played once. I think it's more than enough. But if you need to play it more times, go ahead and do it. I have no problems. Okay? That is the dialogue, the listening comprehension that you need to listen. Okay? I think it wasn't that complicated, but if you need to play it more time, sure, as many times as you need. Okay? Very good. Once you do that, in here, you have to do this little activity, and it says here, which of the following pictures pictures shows the kind of scenario the speakers can see on this section of the drive? Use the information from the dialogue to help you. From these 3 scenarios, which one is the one that they're talking about? This town, this place, this pathway with a lot of trees, or this one that has the lakes and the green landscapings, the mountains and all that stuff? You have to circle it. Okay, I need you to circle the one that you think it's the one they're talking about. Understood? Perfect. Let's continue, my kids. On page 43, you have speaking, road trip, partner work. Now we're not gonna do partner work. You're gonna do it by yourself. List all the things you need to make a successful road trip. All the things you need to make a successful, really successful road trip. What do you think you need? Do you need food? Do you need beverages, drinks? Do you need good music? Do you need maybe sunglasses because maybe the sun is gonna hit on your eyes? What kind of things do you think you need to make your road trip amazing, the best road trip ever? What kind of responsibilities are there? For example, you need to think of destinations, divide the driving time, make sure that the car has enough gas. What responsibilities do you need to have? Do you need to keep in mind when you do a road trip? Write them down here. All the things you need to keep on mind, you need to consider when you go on a road trip. Like I said, I need to consider the time that I'm gonna drive, so I need to consider the amount of food, the amount of drinks. Where can I stop to go to the restroom? Where can I stop to charge gas for the car? What kind of music am I going to listen to? If my sunglasses are enough for me, or do I need to bring more sunglasses for the rest of the family? Stuff like that, I don't know. You need to think the responsibilities that you're going to have when you go on a road trip, and you need to write them down here. Obviously, I need at least 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 responsibilities. If you want to write more, go ahead and do it. I have no problem. But at least 4 responsibilities that you need to make sure, that you need to consider before going on a road trip. Perfect. Once you do that, We move to the next part. Find a way to fairly split the duties on a road trip. I don't know if you listened to the track properly, but the girl, Pamela, is asking Chris, hey, do you think we can switch and you can drive? Why? Because maybe she has been driving for a long time and now it's Chris' turn to drive. So that is splitting, that is making sure that both persons or as many persons that are going on the road trip are taking part of the duties, of the responsibilities that they have when they go on a road trip, okay? So what responsibilities do you think the first person should have? For example, Pamela, what do you think she had first? Driving carefully, um, paying attention to the road, paying attention to where to stop to charge gas, paying attention to where to stop to go to the restroom. Partner two responsibilities: make sure that a good music is played. Uh, Open the soda can or the drink for the partner water so they can drink it. Stuff like that. You need to think of responsibilities for both persons that are going on the road trip. You already did one up there with the responsibilities in general. Now you need to think who is going to do what. Partner work, the partner one, which responsibilities are for him or her, and then the other responsibilities for partner two. Okay? After you do that, here you're going to do the little self-assessment. How do I think I handled this situation? Circle your answer. How do you think you're able to understand this whole concept of going on a road trip and the responsibilities that all the members of the road trip are going to have? Do you think you did it very poorly? Not good? Not well? Okay, pretty well, or you did awesome. Then, what would you do differently next time that you have a disagreement with someone? Because let's remember something. In a road trip, not everything is going to be happiness and joy and having a good time while you're going on the road trip. Sometimes you're going to have a disagreement. And then what are you going to do? What happens if partner one wants to take a break from driving, but partner two doesn't want to drive? Hey, it is your turn. I already drove 3 hours. I'm tired. No, 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 no. I'm not going to drive. Come on, it is your turn. We agreed that we were going to split the duties. Then you're going to have a disagreement. What would you do? So you need to think of that, okay? As you can see, the work of phonology, it all focuses on the road trip. First, the listening comprehension that we have here, and then this whole idea of responsibilities and dividing the responsibilities in one person and then in another person, okay? So this part is pretty much about thinking. What responsibilities do you think you need to have? If you don't think that you're gonna be able to do it by yourself, ask mom, ask dad. Hey mom, um, do you remember when we went to Ensenada driving? Yes. Okay. Oh, mom, have you ever gone to Ensenada driving to Mexicali, to Mazatlan? I don't know. Wherever you want, ask them. Have you ever gone road tripping? Yes. Okay. What things do you need to keep on mind, mom? What things do you need to keep on mind, dad? Oh, this, that. Okay. How do you do it? Do you tell my dad? Do you tell my uncle? Do you tell your sister? I don't know. How do you divide the responsibilities? Oh, I don't know. Maybe your dad does the sandwiches and I check the car, or your mom does the sandwiches and I check the car. Then your mom makes sure to bring the drinks, or your dad does that and I make sure to check on the map the places, stuff like that. Ask them. Maybe they can help you to understand this exercise and do this exercise a bit better. Okay? Once we finish that, let's go to language. Now, this is the part that I told you that you're gonna be watching the video as daily routine. Yes, usually daily routine is at the very beginning, but this time we're gonna do it different, okay? Here, These little two arrows that are connecting, that are telling you to switch, you're gonna click on it and you're gonna watch the video. I'm not gonna play the video because it always looks so bad when I played it in here. It is lagging, the audio is cutting, and that's not a good thing to do, okay? So you need to watch the video before we start working with this topic of language. Please stop right now, watch the video, and then come back, okay? I'm gonna wait for you, don't worry. Stop right now, pause my video, go to AMCO, go to language, page 89, click on here, and watch the video, okay? Then come back. I'll wait for you. If you already watched the video, if you're already here after watching the video, then welcome back and let's continue. The topic of today is the verb to be, helping and linking verbs. The verb to be, we already know which one is the verb to be. You already saw in the video how we use it. Verb to be, am, is, are. That is in present. In past, was or were. You already have it in your notes that I have given you before when we were at class in the school. Okay? Am, is, are is the verb to be in present, was or were in past. Now, helping verbs. A helping verb is when you're going to use the verb to be before. Here is a verb, and before that verb, you're going to use the verb to be. Am, is, are, or was or were. That was, were, am, is, are is going to help the other verb to give more sense to the sentence. Let's read what it says in here so you don't get lost. Helping verbs are used to help the main verb. That means the sentence already has a main verb, the verb that gives all the idea to the sentence. And you're gonna add another verb to help it. It's like, I don't know, Batman is the main superhero, and then you have Robin, that is the sidekick, the one that helps. In this case, Batman would be the main verb, the principal one, the most important, and then Robin is going to be the helping verb. He's going to help Batman to give sense to the sentence, okay? Good. So, helping verbs are used to help the main verb in a sentence to show the verb's tense or to form a negative statement or a question. They usually come before the main verb, and they can change the tense of another verb. Example, he was driving on the ring of Kerry. The main verb here is driving because that is the action he was doing. And was is going to be the helping verb. It is helping you to understand when that happened. Did that happen in the present? Does it say he is driving? No, it is saying he was driving. So that action happened in the past. The helping verb that is was, it is helping you to understand the action happened in the past. What action? Driving. Understood? So there's a main verb and then the helping verb that is going to help you to understand when the action happened, present or past. Understood? Good. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I sneezed. Now, this is helping verb. The verb to be can also be used as a linking verb. Linking verbs, they do not show an action. They link the subject, they link the person to the information about the subject. They can act as the sole verb in the sentence. Example, Blarney Castle is very old. Who are we talking about? Which one is the subject? Samantha, which one is the subject? Exactly, Blarney Castle. Now, the linking verb is going to be is, because it is going to tell you how is Blarney Castle. Blarney Castle is very old. It is giving you extra information about the subject, but you have to connect it. You have to link it. And how are you going to link it? Using the verb to be. Am, is, are, was, or were, and then boom, it's going to link the two ideas, how the subject is and the subject, boom, into one sentence. Okay, so the verb to be can be used as helping verb or linking verb. Okay, in here you have the little exercise and it's asking you, read the sentences, then write whether the verb to be is being used as linking verb or helping verb. Here on the lines, you have 10 sentences. Here on the lines, you're going to write linking verb if it's linking verb. If not, helping verb. Okay? I'm gonna help you with the first one. John is talking to Sarah about traveling to Wales. Who is talking? John. What is he doing? Talking. To who is he talking? To Sarah. Okay. When is this action happening? In the present? In the past? Or is this sentence telling you how John is? Is it telling you that John is an adult, is a kid, is old, is young, is handsome, is ugly? No, it's not telling you how John is. It is telling you when the action happened. So it is not a linking verb. It is a helping verb because it is helping you to understand that John is talking. The action is happening right now in the present. So it is a helping verb. It is helping you to understand that the action is happening right now. That's why our action is talking, the main verb is talking, and the helping verb is. So in here you have to write helping verb. It is helping you to understand when the action is happening. The linking verb, it is connecting the subject with information about the subject. Example, let's go to number 2. Our family was proud to watch my sister at graduation. Okay. Is it telling you when the action happened? Our family was proud. Okay, yes, it happened in the past. Could be helping verb. But do you see another main verb? Do you see the main verb in there? Okay, let's find the verb. Our family. No, that is a subject. Was. Yes, this is a verb. Proud. Proud is a verb. I proud, you proud? No. To watch. To watch is a verb, yes. But this is not the main verb. My sister at graduation. No other verb. The main verb is was. It is telling you how the family felt. It is giving you information about the subject. The subject is our family. How was the family? They were proud. It is giving you extra information. So it is not a helping verb. It is not telling you when the action happened. It is giving you extra information, which means it is a linking verb. So in here you have to write linking verb because it is giving you information about the subject. Okay? So first one is helping because it is telling you when the action happened. And second one is linking because it is telling you how the family felt. They felt proud. Okay? And then that's how you have to do it with the rest of the sentences. Number 3, they're all sitting in the front row. Number 4, are you watching the rugby league final tonight? Number 5, singing is good for your brain and can make you feel better. Number 6, yesterday, Glenn was asking about our trip, sorry. Number 7, we were glad the appointment could be moved. Number 8, the kindergarteners were gluing decorations onto the page. Number 9, the horn at the beginning of the race was very loud. Number 10, my neighbor, Hannah, is a friendly girl. You need to write if it's linking or helping, okay? And last but not least, page 90. In here, the exercises are a bit different. You have to complete the sentence below using the correct form of the verb to be. My sister, excited. If they're speaking, if the verb is in past, you have to use the verb to be in past. You're not going to say, my sister is excited for the road trip next summer. Yes, you can say that. Or you can say, my sister was excited for the road trip next summer. Is it correct? So. Remember, they cannot be two verbs in past, even though this is a helping verb, a linking verb. Two verbs in past in one sentence is not accepted. Okay, so my sister is excited. Yes. We was hoping. We were hoping. We is hoping. We are hoping. Up to you. You need to remember how to use the verb to be. If it's going to be am, is, are. If it's going to be was or were. If you're going to be talking about present simple or present progressive or past simple or past progressive, you need to pay attention. Yes, I know it's a bit complicated. You probably are going to have a lot of doubts. If you have problems, you can send me a message or we can check it on the live session on Monday. Okay, remember that. Once you do this exercise, in this last exercise, it is asking you, some of the sentences below are missing a helping verb, and some have a helping verb that shouldn't be there. Okay, so you can understand it better. Some of the sentences are missing the helping verb. They don't have it. Some of the sentences have a helping verb, but that helping verb shouldn't be there. It doesn't need a helping verb. The sentence doesn't need a helping verb. So some of them need it, some of them not. And some of them are correct. You need to write, if it is missing the helping verb, then write here the helping verb that is missing. If it has an extra helping verb, then you need to cross it out and write again the sentence. If the sentence is correct, then you have to write only correct. If it is missing, you write all the sentence with the missing verb. If it has an extra, you have to take it away and you need to write the sentence the way it should be. If it's correct, only thing you need to do is write correct. That is all. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen with you. That's all the work of today. Yes, helping verb and linking verbs can be a bit complicated. So try to watch the video again. If you have doubts, you can send me a message. And if you want to check it on the live session, sure, go ahead. Just send me a message there in Algebrex and tell me, teacher, I didn't understand this part. Can we check it in the live session on Monday? Sure, we can check it. Okay, no problem at all. Now, let's summarize the work of today. We work with phonology, page 42 and 43, listening comprehension about the road trip. Then you had to check the responsibilities of going into a road trip and how you're going to split those duties between two persons. And then on language, we were working with helping and linking verb using the verb to be. Am, is, are, was, or were. The helping verb is the verb that is going to help you to understand the tense. When did the action happen? In the present or in the past? And there's usually a main verb and the helping verb. The main verb, Batman, the helping verb, Robin. Okay, the one that is going to help you to understand when the action happened. Linking verb, it is going to link two ideas, the subject and the information about the subject. And the linking verb is going to connect both into one sentence. Okay, it's going to be again am, is, are, or was, or were. Then you have to solve the exercises according to linking verbs and helping verbs. In some of them, you have to write the verbs that are missing. In others, you have to correct the sentences. And in others, you need to write if it is helping or linking verb. That's all the work of today. I know it can be a bit complicated. I understand. Trust me. Helping verb and linking verb can be complicated if you don't pay the attention that you need. That's why I need you to watch the video. And you can watch it as many times as you need. Maybe you're working and you're watching it again. Fine, that's perfect. I have no problems with that. And if you still have doubts or problems, let me know and we can check it on the live session on Monday. Okay, that's all for today. Take care, enjoy your weekend, love you all. Bye bye, my fifth graders.